probably going, uh-oh, drama bomb, but it's not like that at all. This last month for me has just been insane, and I know I'm not alone in the insane boat in December, given that the holidays are at the height of just craziness. But while we had the whole holiday madness, it's good madness, I just want to say. We were also planning our cross-country move from Michigan down to South Carolina. Well, we made it, and my tubs of cream cheese made it with me. Believe it or not, I packed my whole family around the Philadelphia cream cheese, the cooking cream boxes. Because I got the box in the mail, and they sat there in the fridge, and I packed them up. Everybody else's stuff had to get packed around my cooking cream. So, we got settled. We've been unpacked for a week. I thought, let me get my stuff together and get going on some recipes. Well, the first tub that I grabbed was the Italian urban cheese, and that was last night, and I made these chicken breasts, and they were so good. My issue is that the camera that I used for the other contest is back in Michigan, so we're going to just play this by ear with my camera, so hopefully this won't be terrible, so just hang with me, and I hope you enjoy this. Now, these chicken breasts, I got the idea for it when I was at a store. They had these giant, juicy chicken breasts on special. And the problem for me that I have is normally when I cook a large breast is that it gets dried out, that it gets tough. And I thought, you know what an awesome way to incorporate this cooking cream than to use it as a filling for a stuffed chicken breast. And as luck would have it, I hadn't read ahead to know that it was the Italian cheese and herb flavor this week, but luckily I did because it just completely wraps this whole filling together. Now what I did is I started with 2 cups of fresh spinach that I just tore and then I cover with plastic wrap and I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes just to soften it up. And then to that I'm going to add a half a cup of cooked onions, and I went ahead and I cooked these onions till they were soft and opaque, and in the drippings left from 5 slices of bacon. And then, of course, I've got my Italian herb and cheese cooking cream. This is velvety smooth. After it bakes, it just gets ooey gooey. I'm going to go ahead and put in about a half a cup, just about a third of the carton. And then I'm also going to put in some of this cottage cheese. And what this is going to do is it's just going to bulk up the filling so that it just doesn't slide out completely when you cut it. It adds for a nice presentation. And then because I'm a firm believer that you can't have too much cheese, I'm also going to add some Parmesan cheese. And then that was about a quarter cup to a half a cup. And then you just combine the ingredients, and that filling is just that easy. And you don't have to add any additional seasoning because alright, so we've gone ahead and we've mixed up the filling. Very simple, very easy. And then now I just take these chicken breasts and I have trimmed them a little bit. How sometimes there'll be the excess skin and other little chunks of meat on the side. I went ahead and I did trim those up. And then I inserted my knife here at the fattest part of the breast and I cut down. I was careful not to go all the way through the breast because we want to make a little pocket here. So I'm going to go ahead and take a scoop of my filling. And remember, you don't want to jam it like super full because when you sear it in the pan, you don't want to lose any filling out of the pan. You want it to all stay inside of the chicken breast. So then I just fold it shut. Got my toothpicks here. Just going to do a quick little stitch with them. And that's sealed. And then we'll do another one. It's usually about 2 toothpicks per breast. And there's that. And over here I have a pan that I've been preheating. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of that reserved bacon fat because you can't have enough bacon flavor, I'm a firm believer. I'm going to go ahead and place that down. I'm going to let that cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it over to the other side, and then it'll go in my baking dish here. Cooked a couple minutes, and I went ahead and flipped them. You can see the nice coloring that's on them. It's going to help seal in the juices into the bird. Because really, there's nothing, I don't think, anything worse, other than biting into a